Had to stop and get that beautiful rainbow in the mist there. But yeah, there is the Canadian Horseshoe. We're just a few feet from it. And you could see going all the way around there. And there's Niagara Falls, Canada. Hello world, it is your Uncle Heavy. You'll never believe where I am today. Niagara Falls, yes, that behind me is Niagara Falls. Been here 100 times, you've seen the vlogs before, but today is very special. I got a friend here with me. Look, Tolle from the toll road, came to town. He wanted to go to the falls today, so who am I to deny him?
You had no choice.
I had no choice, so I'm like, heck yeah, let's do the falls. So, we have no idea what we're gonna do here today. We're gonna just kind of wander around and film things.
Get another tattoo.
I might get it, I'm not getting a tattoo today. But, so far, no tickets required. Let's go see what kind of trouble we can get into. Do come along. Once again, I have returned to the park that is so dear and sacred to me. But today, I have a friend. Look who's here at the falls with me. The toll road led to Niagara Falls. Let's go check out those falls. I gotta tell you, I've been here a few hundred times. The mist here is always super pleasant. I mean, you can see.
Except for the winter.
Well, except for the winter. But yeah, it's quite misty here today. I mean, I know you've been here before, but what are your thoughts?
That's a lot of water.
Yeah.
And how crazy, how stupid would you, how big of marbles would you have to even think about taking a barrel or any other device, getting in that, going over that.
The thought of it is complete insanity. Look at these glasses, look how much water I've got. I bet you it's all over my lens too. I never ever get bored. Ever get bored of this view. Absolutely amazing. I just took off my sunglasses and saw this unbelievable mist rainbow here. So cool. So now we're taking a walk to what's called Three Sisters Island. I have done this in a previous video, but I'm always happy to take somebody from out of town to check out this pretty unknown treasure of Niagara Falls. What do you think, Tolle?
I'm a local, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's it, sorry.
Yeah.
When I have a local come and visit me from out of town, I bring him to Three Sisters Island. Now, although it's not nature or natural, I just love doing an upward tilt here. And the way that hotel building kind of sticks up through the nature is kind of a cool transition. And it's so hard to believe that what really looks like a trickling brook here is part of the feeding of what is the monstrosity of Niagara Falls. So beautiful. Every single time I come here, I'm always awestruck. So yeah, we are heading to island number 2. I'm gonna give a shameless plug. Check out my video on the islands of Niagara Falls. I covered the origin of these islands and how they were named. It was a really cool video.
Really?
Really.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Really? Really. I want to point this out here. Over there is the actual 4th island. Even though it's called Three Sisters Islands, there's a 4th island. And there's just a little gap of water to get over there. And you can see I'm standing by the railing. But I have seen people in the past jump that to go explore that little tiny part of the island. And they have no clue how strong the current is right here. And if you fall in, that's it. You're going over the falls. So there's one of the newer Made of the Mist boats. And that's actually an electric powered boat. And there's Nikola Tesla, once again, sitting there, reading whatever it is he's reading. Can't see. Now, hello, Mr. Tesla, it's always good to see you. So yes, looks like the Niagara Falls are running as per usual. Lots of people there on Luna Island. Kind of a beautiful day at the falls. So here we are at the top of the Bridal Veil again. And I can say Bridal Veil, I've been practicing. But it's always amazing how seems like very little current here. You see the bridal veil at the bottom, how incredible that fall is. You'd never think of it looking at this moving water. Down below, there's the Cave of the Winds tour. And you can see all those people just getting absolutely soaked by the hurricane deck. And I'm always amazed how I have to yell over the noise of those falls breaking just to record my audio. Today's a good day to be down there. It's kind of warm, so I bet you that's a bit refreshing. I'm not getting soaked today. Once again, we got a nice beautiful rainbow in the midst of the falls here, and there's the American Falls. 77,000 gallons per second. So yeah, the American Falls are still being American Falls. That's what they're good at. So this is actually an area I have never filmed before. We're walking underneath the Rainbow Bridge. Look at this shot right here. This is pretty cool. Tolle, I've never been here before.
This is where us trolls live, underneath bridges.
Trolls live under bridges. But yeah, this is it. So now we're going to try to get into the Schoellkopf site. Now this is a beautiful secret about Niagara Falls. Not a lot of people know this is here. You can tell by the lack of a crowd here.
I'm here.
There's this elevator right behind me, and it goes down to a really cool place. So let's check out this site right here.
Look at the elevator.
That's right where we were a second ago. There's the elevator shaft. So this area was the site of a former hydroelectric plant that was built up there in the top of the gorge. One day, the entire power plant just dropped off the wall of the cliff into the water. Now this area actually used to be closed to the general public up until a few years ago, where the New York Parks Department had to develop this area because the Maid of the Mist needed a place to dock their boats for service and for the winter. They lost their port across the river on the Canadian side where they used to keep them, so they needed a place on the US side to do it, and that's where this comes into play. If you look all up there, that's where the plant used to be. It just completely dropped down into the river. Now, this platform here is all brand new, but this used to just basically be where a power plant was. Can you imagine you just going to work and your entire building just drops in the river? And you can see right there, there's one of the Maids of the Mist just kind of taking a break, refilling or doing service or whatever they do. But all these docks were built because they lost their dock over there on the Canadian side. You can see they've got this immense crane for pulling the boats in and out of the water as well. But that's the platform we just came down from. There's the elevator shaft. But now when I say that this is such an unknown secret, we are here in the summertime on a Saturday, and look at all the crowds here. Nobody knows about this gem, this little treasure. Maybe I should be keeping this to myself because I don't want to share it, but this is very cool. Look at this. Look, there's nobody here except me and Tolle. We got the whole platform to ourselves.
Hold on. Niagara! I have arrived!
Oh yeah. Vlogging is fun. We weren't really expecting to come here today, otherwise I would have done better research. So I'm going to dork out a little bit here. One of my favorite things about being a vlogger is when you start an adventure and it takes a positive turn like this where you weren't expecting to find a treasure and it ends up as a bonus part of your video. That is genuinely awesome to experience when you're making content. And it happened today. And my good friend Tolle was here to witness it. So they're kind of hard to see behind the construction equipment in this building, this modern building here. But here is remnants of that original structure there as well. I think what I will do, I didn't do the research before we came here, but I will drop a photograph here of what it originally looked like. See, this is exactly what it looked like before. Pretty cool, huh? But this is it. So once again, look, if you look there, you could see the Canadian Horseshoe Falls just kind of sneaking their shot in there, and there's the Maid in the Mist and the Rainbow Bridge. And nobody here but me and Tolle on a Saturday in July. Yeah, it's crazy. And these ducks here, but you know, they hear a celebrity's gonna be in the area, they come out. So we're going back up again into the elevator.
Sure you don't want to hike it?
I think what we should do, let's I haven't done a rock wall climb in a while. I'm pretty sure I could do that. Oh wow, look straight up. I don't know if my camera's catching it, but like the shaft is wide open. That right there is called YouTube Gold. Awesome. This is the Rainbow helicopter ride that I don't know why they're not running today. It's kind of unusual. I brought Tolle all the way over here to get a shot and fail. So now we're actually in the city of Niagara Falls, heading to get some lunch. And you can see it's starting to get crowded. Just over there is the Rainbow Bridge, and that's the entrance to the Rainbow Bridge. And this here is known as the Twist of the Mist. Now, I've filmed this before, but last time I was here, it was closed. We're not going to mention why it was closed, but you know why. This is crossing the major road, Rainbow Boulevard. There's the Rainbow Bridge. It's kind of cool because I don't often get to explore the city of Niagara Falls. So today we are. That up ahead is called the Turtle. Now, it's hard to see now, but it was a museum or an aquarium, I don't remember what. But from the satellite view, it looks just like a turtle. Getting a shot of this busy roundabout here, it's still amazing. Look at this beautiful building here, this beautiful building here, and this nice sculpture in the middle of a roundabout. These are the things look at that car. These are the things you have to stop and just take a look at every once in a while. Got some pretty cool calypso music going on there. And it looks like this is lunch. The Red Coach Inn. You know, if you've ever watched The Office, this is where Jim and Pam stayed for their wedding here in the falls. Just a little bit of trivia. Little office trivia. Look at how fancy these chairs are. I mean, my goodness. I think we're outclassed here, Tolle.
A little bit.
Contrary to all the crowds we just left, we've got a nice empty dining room. Pretty much have the place to ourselves.
It's still hot too. I'm gonna burn my mouth on it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do the big bite.
Big bite.
He did it anyway. So I got the chicken cordon bleu, and what is this, Monte Cristo? He already did his big bite, as you can see, so I'm assuming it's pretty good. It looks pretty weighty too.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
My regular camera's over there doing a time lapse of the crowd, but this is the chicken cordon bleu sandwich. It's really warm. That's really delicious. Mine's awesome. So we basically have the entire room to ourselves. I mean, look, we've got the whole dining room. That's twice today we've had an entire area to ourselves. That's pretty cool. So I'm not sure what's going on. It looks like we've got Christmas in Niagara Falls. Christmas tree. So here's a nice lineup. We've got the Christmas tree and the tower in the background. Very nice. Merry Christmas, Santa!
Merry Christmas! Do I have enough time to right my wrongs and still get a present?
Yes, you do. You still have like a good 3 or 4 months before I start making my bad list and my good list.
So I can do whatever I want for a couple weeks?
Well, it depends on what you're doing. Santa's always watching though. That's what I remember.
Santa always knows.
He always knows.
I'm on the nice list though. I should be on the nice list, I hope. Should be.
But was Santa good to you last year?
Santa was excellent to me last year. Santa took really good care.
A good list again.
All right.
We'll have to check that.
I appreciate that, Santa. I really do.
Show dresser too, I like it.
Yeah.
You like it? Yeah.
Very tropical.
My summer outfit.
Now we're going up the escalator of a gift shop. I don't think I've ever shopped here before, so this is a first for me. Looks like top floor is an arcade. Virtual reality arcade. Zombies. Check this out. So this is two little treasures I didn't know about. Kind of a nice view of the falls from up here. Kind of glary, but interesting. So this is as far as we're going today. This is as close to Canada that we can.
Take me to Canada.
I'm taking them to Canada. You're coming to Canada. Yeah, so we're not going to Canada today. I couldn't smuggle Tolle in my suitcase, so next time it gives them an excuse to come back.
Absolutely.
Just want to get you all an idea of what we've been dealing with all day long. There are just crowds and crowds and crowds of people now here. I think it's time to head out. That was our day at Niagara Falls. What do you think, Tolle?
It was a bit misty.
Yeah, it was, but...
And you're getting a little misty now that it's over, I can tell.
I am. But we still have a couple more places we want to visit. Guy honking his horn. So we've briefly drifted away from Niagara Falls and we're at Whirlpool State Park because I wanted to show Tolle. He's seen the Whirlpool up close, but I want to show it to him from up above. And we've picked up another person. Michelle's with us. So here we are at the Whirlpool once again, and look at those rapids. Amazing. Now I know you've never been here from this perspective. I know you've been down there on a boat.
I've been across there too. I haven't been at this point here though.
Yeah. Never been on this spot right here. Right here? Never been on that spot right here.
Well, no,
right there. Okay.
Now I have.
Look at that water breaking right there. That's fierce and scary. And look, there goes the Whirlpool Aero car. There goes the Whirlpool Aero car. So we're wrapping up this video here in Lewiston. We're bringing Tolle to the silo to have his first haystack. So here we are at the silo. Let's go in and get some haystacks. So here's our view from the table today. Absolutely gorgeous. So look at this cool little effect we're getting with the sun in the background. Steak, cheese, and a lot of other things.
Steak, cheese, a lot of other things.
And
that's my favorite.
This is like fried onions here. But yeah, it's really, really good. Award-winning even.
Award-winning, I like awards.
Yeah. If you come to Western New York, you have to come to the silo and get a haystack. Michelle got one and I got one too. But
You know what time it is?
what time is it? We're looking at the crowd.
It's time. Oh, this is good. Holy cow. Wow. Good Lord almighty. Oh. It's time for the big bite.
So there's no real dignified or neat way to eat a haystack. It's just so messy. If you're gonna bring a first date here, I wouldn't recommend getting one, but look at this, just this deliciousness. Very good. Taking a walk down the steps, get closer to the river, and there's a silo from down in the canyon. That's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I really enjoyed making it. Tolle, get in the camera.
I'm in the camera, but I am camera shy.
He is camera shy, but we had an awesome day at Niagara Falls. Wound up here, Lewiston, had a nice haystack, some ice cream.
Man, this is a perfect place to end the night here.
It was a great day. So I also got a special bonus vlog out of this video that you're gonna see down the road, and he's got one too, so it'll be really cool. So until then, signing off from Lewiston, New York. Bye-bye.
Camcorder. Mine. No way.
I'm such a nerd.